Hello! Right, so I've got a couple of ideas to share with you. One is a quick one using Follow Your Art DSP. So it's kind of like a rainbow. So that's a good thing to use up your DSP. We've had this DSP for ages and haven't used it that much. So using the Timeless Tulips as well for the sentiment. I thought this sentiment was quite nice. What a beautiful difference one single life makes. So cutting this down to 14.5, that's already one down. Because I am aware that whenever I make a project, which is going to be the next one, I use a lot of products. So not all, most people have those. So I thought I'll do a really simple one with DSP. But trying to make it using a technique with watercolors and punches. So that one is folded in half at 10.5 with that. And again, it's just a really easy matte layer. So as what Barry did with his insert inside the card. So I will cut that down to 9.5. So 1 centimeter less or smaller than the card base, or that equates to 3/8 of an inch. So that one is 4.5, so 14.5, so that's 13.5. There you go. And we can use that inside as a something. So that one is just gonna be stuck down. And then aim for the middle. Looks alright. And then for the card, for the top, I'm just going to use another piece of thick whisper white that measures 8 centimeters. Let's have a look. No, way off. Was that the piece that I cut just now? I don't think it is. That's the 8. Alright, let's have a look. That looks alright. I'll see. So I want it proportionate to the DSP. 9.5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that's gonna be way small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5.5. And would that fit the thing? Maybe not, because that won't fit my sentiment. Where is the sentiment? Yeah, I'll go with that. Okay, 7. We'll make it 7. So that one is 7 by 9.5, and we're just gonna stamp that sentiment on there. Oh. Sorry, coming. Like so, in Blackberry Bliss, just because I had it to hand.
It's a colour I haven't used for a long time.
You haven't used it for ages. Where am I?
It's one of the first colours we got, Blackberry Bliss.
Hopefully there's no cat hairs in between. That looks alright. There we go. And I'm gonna add that on. So in preparation for the matching punch with the tulips, I have created a template as well. So this is just a scrap piece of paper. What I did was align it on the right edge all the way down and punch. So this one will be my template for stamping. So what you could do is you place your stamps back in there, and the other one. And then pick it up with your block. So when you punch the piece of card that you stamped on, it will correspond with how it is on the card and on the punch, if that makes sense. No idea. So there we go. And I'm just gonna stamp that on another piece of thick whisper white, and we'll do tone the same, maybe. Yeah, why not? Oh, can you get me the spritzer, please? I just wanted to
Where do we keep this?
just up there. And before I stamp this, I'm just gonna lightly spritz it with water, just to spread out the colors as well. Let's see if I can. That's alcohol.
Well,
When my helping hand gets here.
I think that's all to know.
I'm doing the smell test because we should really label them.
We should
Water
really
or
them, shouldn't we?
right. So I'm just spritzing with water on here. What you could do is put it in your stamp case, I guess. Did that work? No, I think the image was too. Let's try again. That's better. So that's the second generation. So it just looks more like watercolor. So you can choose your own, or use your aqua brush to just spread out the ink, and then instead of having that stark white, you are coloring it in. You can also add different colors on there if you prefer, but because it's water-based ink, you will pick up the Blackberry Bliss on there. But that's lovely, isn't it?
Two ways of doing it.
Yeah.
Which is good.
I quite like that.
Yeah, I like the second. I actually do quite like the second one.
So Barry will wipe that clean. Here we go.
And it's stuff.
Chop chop. And then with this punch, so you know that it will line up. He says, yeah. There you go. I might as well cut both. So there we go. So I've used. What happened there? I sprayed it. Oh well, that adds to the interest. And that just gets added on to the card.
He was looking to blame me then. What's gone wrong with that paper?
What did you do?
Why have I done? It's normally a normal response.
Yes. Did you kind of like see my eyes rolling?
I did, yes. I could feel you going, what did you
I was
touch?
like, Barry. So yeah, so quite simple for me, but as I said earlier, I just wanted to try something new with using the set and DSP, which I don't normally use, but it's a quick way of doing rainbows because it just looks like a rainbow. Colors with pink. Who doesn't like pink in the rainbow? And I'm gonna use do is do that to build it up instead of having leaves. There you go, it's like I planned it all along. And just add pearls. And I'm just gonna add one because it says one single life. So I'm just gonna add it there. There we go. Pretty. Ooh. Stick it. There you go. So that's a quick card using the Timeless Tulips bundle with the Tulip Builder Punch. And my other idea was actually using the stem from Timeless Tulips as a rainbow. Isn't that cool? Maybe that's just me. So the colors I'm using, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Poppy Parade, Pumpkin Pie, Mango Melody, Old Olive, Pacific Point, and Gorgeous Grape. And maybe for the Indigo bit, Blackberry Bliss, but we'll see with that. What makes it complicated is basically stamping in different colors and then making sure that that's clean using the chamois, as Barry will get it for me, and then stamping it again. It's like, what?
If looks could kill.
Yes, I won't be moving right now. And then I thought, thank you. Oh, you're the best.
It's such a liar.
So yes, so because it's photopolymer, it's actually already like curved anyway, so you can curve it a little bit more. So stick it on your block and then curve it up slightly, like so. So most of us are confined, not like we have to be somewhere. Thanks, Carol. So I'm just gonna basically do that along upwards. Is it downwards, the red?
It's red. It starts with red at the top.
That's it.
Red, orange. Well, from the colours which I got, was
Yeah.
red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then purple. But I think I might.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that then. So starting off with Poppy Parade.
Just a bit more room. Rubbish.
And then chamois. I was trying to do that. That's better, isn't it? Pumpkin pie.
All the peas. What is it again?
Pumpkin pie. Oh, I was editing a video for the Creating Kindness blog hub. Tomorrow. It'll go live on our channel tomorrow. So long. It is a coloring video. So obviously I didn't want...
The video's not that long.
Well, no,
It's taken him 2 days to edit it.
recording it, it took, like, the whole thing took an hour. So I didn't want it to be so long that I thought, oh yeah, I'll edit it. I was editing yesterday and this morning, but it's finally up on YouTube. So yeah, check it out tomorrow. I hope you enjoy it. Because I've enjoyed recording it, but not editing it. Oh no, Roy. Oh yes, it is. I thought I messed up my rainbow. I was like, Roy, where's Roy? And then it's red, orange, yellow. Okay. I've got Barry next to me so he can clean. Roy G. Green. I used Old Olive, but Granny apple green would probably be.
Or Call Me Clover would look nice.
Call Me
Don't
Clover.
use Call Me Clover. It's a nice bright green. That's what I think Old Olive's is dirty green.
Okay, do you want to get it then? Okay, so not Old Olive. But it's in... Oh, okay, it's in Regals, I guess. So Call Me Clover is leaving us in June. So if you do love this color, it's nice and bright color. Almost neon-y. Is that even a word? And it doesn't matter that it's got white in between. I say to myself. So every time I am just going back with the chamois and then cleaning that off. It's probably best if you have paper down there if you are going off. Roy G blue, so Pacific Point. That was a hint for Bart to get me paper.
Yeah, I picked up.
Thanks. Blue. What would be indigo and violet for Stampin' Up colors? Anyone? I just thought gorgeous grape. Any suggestions? No. I'll just go gorgeous grape as intended. There we go. And I'm gonna stamp. Actually, I'm just gonna have that there. So I'm using the piece that I've already done. So that can be my purple or indigo or something. Where's my card base? Thanks. And that, see, that wasn't actually that long. So that one, did I tell you which what measurements of that? I'll try and do that in a sec. So I will use that one as well. I want another one though, because I just want one. Seeing as I have this. So that one will be stamped in, what would you like to stamp?
I think a dark colour again, so I'm thinking either Blackberry Bliss, so it matches the...
So that one's Blackberry Bliss already?
Yeah. Or even a green.
Green?
Or you just start the rainbow again and start with a red.
Oh, what, red flower?
No. I just go with black.
Okay. Oh yeah, I would like, now I'm gonna use blue. Paris is getting black. Thank you. Memento. Or smoky slate would be nice as well.
Do you want smoky slate?
Yeah, I think smoky slate would be better than black flower because you want it to be nice and cheery.
Smoky slate is a warm grey. So, no, I was thinking grey granite. Smoky slate there.
Ooh, can I have pink as well? Lovely lipstick. Oh, lovely lipstick is leaving us.
Yeah. Lovely, you want a bright pink?
Yes, please.
No.
So this one, I'm just gonna stamp. How can I make the most of this paper? That way. Straight. With a hint of Blackberry Bliss, why not? So I don't think I actually cleaned that.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh no, oh no, it moved. There you go. I'm just gonna... I'm just putting it back in. I am gonna reuse the other side anyway. Anyway, why am I doing that? I've got my template, right? Which, did you move the template? There you go. Yes, he did. See why I always blame him, because he moves stuff. He likes to move it. Oh. Am I? Just tonight. Alright, that's better. Okay. And that one hasn't got any excess ink. So we are gonna do that. Ooh. So Minnie currently is on the shredded paper rubbish.
Wait.
And Suki wants to have a go.
So
they, yeah, they are having
they're having a stare off at the moment.
stare off.
There you go, sit on the pillow.
In grey, and you gotta have pink. Lovely lipsticks. So I really love this color from the 2018 to 2020 in color, which is one I will miss. Like Lemon Lime Twist last year.
But we coped.
But we're fine. Time for new colors.
Yeah, so what are they going to be this year?
Someone said Bumblebee Yellow or something like that. But I haven't seen anything. So just going in with Aqua Painter and then just... Ooh, you're right. Did you just...
I just walked into a box.
A box of Stampin' Up products?
Yes.
Was it not big enough?
That's all over the place.
There we go. It doesn't matter if you go over like so. Just to show you why not. Because it will be punched and it will just bleed into the side bits. But if you do like the white outline, then try not to go over. Ooh. Okay. Since that had a hint of thing, let's see. So another way, there you go, is do a thin layer of lovely lipstick on, what's that, smoky slate, and you still have the gradient but have a color on top, and we are punching. Where's the punch? I removed it. Okay.
I can't work in a mess.
But you're not working. You're
Yeah,
just
no,
standing
I
there.
have to look at it and I don't like looking at it.
Did I not do this properly? Paris laughing at me. Okay, I may have not.
You're not lined it up
Lined it up
correctly.
properly.
Oh no.
I was doing it really quickly. So double check that your template works. Oh well. There you go. Paris laughing. He's up to no good. There you go. So that is gonna be, I'm gonna stamp the sentiment again in Memento just for darker contrast. And then I'm gonna build the flowers on the left hand side. It's not really inky on one side. straight. Look straight. And ruler. So just to double check what the size of this is, I'm sure it was 8. Yeah, it was 8 centimeters by 10.5. Right, add the ink. Stamping pads. Nearly done, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with us. But what do you think of making the rainbow with the stem?
Good idea.
I've been wanting to do it for ages, and then Barry was like, shall we do a rainbow card? And I was like, okay. Okay. So I wanted to kind of like have a nice, the same size on the top and bottom and on the right hand side, and then we do have the left hand side to play around with, to put in either underneath or over and under, over, under, over. And again, I'm just gonna use this as another layer on the tulip instead of the leaf, as a leaf even. Oops, so that is too harsh of a white line, so I'm just gonna, there you go. So it's like it's always been in. It's like it's the design, and I want that there, and you can have 3. What are you making them do?
Well, Suki is about to turf Millie off, so I'm putting her back on the other bed.
Oh, okay. There you go. So I'm gonna add the blackberry bliss underneath.
No. Wait. We've got some weird cats.
What are you doing with them?
All the beds we've got for them, and they want to sleep on shredded paper. Come on, wait.
Right. I'm just being picky now. I just gonna color in that harsh white because I do not like it. Right. Ooh, Wink of Stella. You can use Wink of Stella as well to make it more shimmery instead of your aqua painter.
Do you want me to Stella?
No, it's okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I've got it right here.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Well, as it's here, might as well, right? It's running out. We need some more. Do you have another one?
I don't actually. Yes, there is one there.
Is it that one? Gonna go there. And then finally, the lovely lipstick one. So yeah, if you don't have aqua painter, use Wink of Stella to pull the ink around, to move the ink around even. There we go, finishing up. Like so, and then you can lift that, and ribbon. You gotta have ribbon, right? Ours is like what? Some more steps. Ooh. Shall I use my off-cut of thing? No, I'm being.
You've been very picky now.
Hmm?
Off cut of what?
My off-cut of flax ribbon. I'm joking, I'm joking. There you go. I'm just gonna use linen, braided linen thread. So I do it the Queen Pip way. Check out Queen Pip's way of doing ribbons, because I learned that from our upline. There you go. And snip snip. Oh yeah, sorry. It is on the other side of the...
Because I moved them.
I didn't, well, I didn't want to say. And then that can just be added with glue dot.
Hint, hint, hint.
Thank you. Ooh, it fell.
It's a very pretty card. You do well.
And then the gold glitter enamel dots, that's what they're called. Gold glimmer and
Glitter.
glitter enamel dot.
What you after?
I have no idea. Where's the picture? There.
I'm just tidying up after you now. Is everything?
I didn't realize we had this, and I was like, "Ooh, that's pretty." Birthday. Okay, I wanted to just hint up there. What's for dinner, Barry?
Shepherd's pie.
Ooh, yummy. I'm not joking. I do love shepherd's pie. Oh. Where shall I put that, Barry?
I don't know. If you're not careful, I'll tell you where you can stick it.
So rude. There. I will leave it there because otherwise I'm just gonna add more stuff. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for coming on.
We caught the end of our feature-length movie.
Yes, but it's because of Barry. He keeps
Mine.
moving stuff. There we go. Barry is just gonna sit down. So we created 3
I
cards.
was going to sit down.
Tommy just.
Come on.
So this one using offcuts. If you've just joined us, offcuts, and cutting that down to size for that layer with well-written dies and double peacock. Yeah.
Yes.
And my quick card for this evening
Yeah, that was very quick.
using DSP. Was that sarcasm?
No, not at all.
Okay, so spritzing the stamp before stamping, but this is the 2nd generation, and so that's with the Follow Your Art DSP and Timeless Tulips bundle, and then a more complicated one using the stem from the Timeless Tulips and loads of colors with Wink of Stella. Here we go. Stella!